When I started Tarkov, I felt really lost. Even though I've been watching quite a bit on Twitch, basically since Alpha, I've had my eyes a little bit on it when some of the biggest streamers were playing it. I couldn't get into it myself because my PC wasn't up for it, especially when I was trying to stream it as well. I actually didn't even bother buying it until I could upgrade my PC last year. I've been playing it quite religiously ever since purchasing it. So today, I'm gonna go over some of the basic controls and hotkeys, and some gun handling mechanics, and how to make sure you're always ready for fighting. We're gonna go over how to loot a little bit, and also some meds that I think you should bring into every raid. I hope this video provides you with some sort of value. Many of you who are watching are not subscribed, and it would mean the world to me if you guys press that subscription button if you enjoy the video. Anyway, let's get to it. I'll see you in the video. We are currently in an offline raid on the map Customs, and the first thing I'm going to show you is some of the keybinds that is good to know when you're starting out in the game. Obviously, if you played any FPS games, you probably know the most common ones. Sitting down, C. Going to prone, X. Another tip is tab, opens up your inventory, where you can check your stuff. As you can see here, I brought an AKS, a day pack, it's a little bit of a bigger backpack. I got a magazine, spare rounds in my. I have a bigger secure container that you can gain through questing. We got some painkillers, a bandage, and an AI2 medkit. So some of the more advanced keys, I guess, not really that advanced to be honest. You have Q and E on your keyboard. Q leans you to the left and E leans you to the right. If you press escape and go to this little settings button down on the right side, you will get to the controls parts. You can see here you have all the different keybinds to your left, which key they are set to and which secondary key. So you can have multiple key or two keys set to do the same action. And you have something called press type. Now press type is something important to check what your preference is. So for instance, you can see here aim, which is right mouse button. I have it to continuous. You can change it to double click, press, and release. So for instance, if we check it to press, save it, if I right click once, it will now go to aim, and if I click it again, it will stop aiming. I prefer it to have it on continuous, and continuous simply means that you need to hold that key the entire time, and once you release it, it goes back to its previous state. Moving myself to the middle of the screen, now you can see the bottom left corner. So this is one of the important parts that you need to learn as well. If you scroll your mouse wheel up and down, you will see a little bit of menu there. I'll zoom in a little bit so you can see it. This little slider you see at the bottom, if I look here, it's probably a little bit easier to see. You see it sliding up and down as I scroll my mouse wheel. This changes the pace that you walk in the game. So slowest makes less noise, and if you scroll up, you'll start moving a little bit faster. You can also do this by pressing caps lock, and it will just switch you between the slowest and fastest state. So you can press caps lock to instantly walk at the slowest pace, and then press caps lock again to walk at the fastest pace. If you want to sprint, you simply hold down shift, and this will make a lot more noise, but also move you faster. If you press C, the same goes here. You can slow down and it will make less noise. Same goes for laying down. The next tip for you is the scrolled prone, or scrolled crouch rather. So if you hold C, if you continue to press it and then scroll with your mouse wheel, you can see the little animation in the bottom left here. I can look here so it's easier to see. You will gradually sit down and stand up. So if you're peeking above a railing of sorts, sometimes it might be a little bit more. You maybe not want to go down full crouch, maybe half a crouch. You can actually see over it, so you can get a better angle. The same goes for leaning. If you hold shift and press the lean to your left, you can gradually lean to one of the sides. If you hold it, it will lean a little bit quicker. This means that you don't have to lean out fully. You can lean out just a little bit if you want to. I have set my lean keys to continuous. No, press, sorry. So I press it once, it stays in that lean position. I press it again, it goes back. So I don't have to, if I want to be nimble and walk around while leaning, I don't have to have a finger pressed and dedicated to the lean button constantly. Another tip is that you can hold Alt and lean to your right and left, and it will actually do like a little side motion like this, sorta. It's a little bit quick peek. You don't lean that way. You sorta just like looks to the side. I'm not using it very often, but I've seen people be very, very good with it. Let's go over some gun mechanics as well. So to reload your magazine, simply press R. If you have a mag in your tactical rig, it will reload it, or if it's in your pockets. So for instance, a pistol mag might be a little bit smaller, you can fit it in your pocket. As you can see, there's a question mark here. That means I don't know how many bullets are inside this mag. So if you want to check how many bullets are inside a mag, the easiest way to do it is while it's in your gun, you press Alt and T. It will take out, and in the bottom right corner, I'm not sure if you can see it there, but you should be able to see it now. Bottom right corner, it says full, and it's full of BT. No, it says, yeah, it says full. It's actually 29 out of 30. If I reload this one, it says almost full here. That's a little bit inconsistent. I actually didn't know about that. If you want to make it completely full, you simply drag a bullet into it, and it will fill it up. So let's say I shoot out a couple of bullets. Let me put this on full auto. And now we check the amount of bullets in the mag by pressing Alt-T again. You see it says less than half this time. So if I want to top up this mag, I reload, put in the full mag. You can see this is less than half. You simply drag your bullets into this magazine. Or your rounds, sorry, I keep saying the wrong thing here. Simply drag it in. And it will start reloading it, and you can see it changing the description here to almost full and full. 30 out of 30. Nice. Now, one thing that is really cool about this game as well is that you have altering firing modes on different guns. So this one comes in semi and fully automatic. If you want to change it, you press B. You can see in the bottom right corner it says single fire. So now if I hold down my button, it will only shoot one bullet. If I switch to full auto and hold down my button, it will start spraying wildly. A little tip for beginners and intermediate players is that if you are changing the firing mode, you can hear it makes a little bit of click. Let's say you are in a gunfight and you want to change your firing mode without revealing your position, so you want to do it silently. One thing that you can do is you can press Alt B. It will check it. See, it does this animation and says single fire. If you press B while you do that, so you press Alt B and then B, you can actually switch the firing mode without making any noise. Instead of doing this. That makes a noise. This doesn't make a noise. It can save you from revealing your position. Another thing that you should do is bind your heals. So I like my painkillers on 4. My fast meds on 5, and my bandage slash slower meds on 6. So to do this, you can simply go mouse over it, press the button you want to bind it to. You can start at 4, 5, and 6. So that's how I like to set it up. You can do it however you want. It's just my preference. Now let's go over and loot the scamp we just killed. This is one of the fun parts of the game. So here is 2 dead scamps. I actually killed one earlier. Let's say I want to check out what this bad boy right here had on him. I press F to interact with him. You can see he has some sort of a helmet, a respirator, and something here. If I want to, I can drag over the gun like this between the inventories, or I can hold Alt and click it, and it will automatically put it in a spot where it fits. If you want to search any of these, this rig here or his pockets, just simply click here. You don't have to click the actual search bar. You can click anywhere. And search one at a time unless your skill is very high. So we had a mag on him. You see It says question mark out of 10, so we don't know how many bullets are in. We don't know how many rounds this has either. If you hold control and click this, it will put it into your inventory. One thing that you can check that's a little bit cheeky and I think will be patched soon is that if you drag this around, you see now we have knowledge of it, how many rounds are in there. So this put it in the third slot. You can see it has the keybind here. So if you press 3, we'll now have our Saiga 9 out. We can check it out. We can check how many rounds are in, less than half. Now for this gun, we don't have any spare bullets or spare rounds, so we can't really put anything in here. What we got is what we have, sorta. Check this guy here as well. This guy is bringing armor. We already have a armored tactical rig, so we can't put that on. But we can put on the beanie and the face mask. We can take his PM pistol, check his pockets and his bags, see if he has anything of use. Bear in mind, this is an offline raid, so anything we loot here, we won't be able to bring out even if we survive. So we had a mag. Nice. Control click to bring it over. Seems full. Now if you want to discard something, the default keybind for discarding something quickly you can is delete, or you can right click and click discard like that. I rebound my discard key to the console keybind, the key next to 1 on your keyboard, just to quickly be able to discard anything I have on me. So if you are in a tight situation and you quickly want to loot something, you might have some big chunky item that is taking up a lot of space in your inventory and you just want to get rid of it. You just quickly go over and let's say we have this in our inventory. I want to get rid of this so I can take up this MFUN armor. I simply go really quickly with my keybind to discard the item. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. Consider subscribing. What the heck? Ruining my goddamn outro. Scav, please. Where did you go? Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please comment, leave a like, or subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And if you have a specific guide you want me to look at. God damn it! He's taunting me. What the lag. Anyway, thank you guys. I'll see you next time.